win it against Campbell, 63-59 the final. They were trailing at halftime. It was 32-26, and there were some issues there in the first half. What was going on out there, boys?
The ball was sticking. We weren't moving it how we wanted to, and they were hitting threes. That's how they built their lead in the first half. But we knew when we went into the locker room that we were the better team out there of the two. We were the better team. We came out in the second half and showed it.
You did. You went on that 9-0 run, got them to burn 2 timeouts there. That was crazy. And then you guys get into just this war. You have Colton Martell, Abram. You had to defend this guy. This guy came out. He was crazy good. He had.
That's
so
his
did
job.
Gavin.
That's actually his job.
So did Gavin. Okay, let's get both of them out here. All right, my bad. But 2 bigs were on him.
Yeah.
He had 18 points. This guy, he can play well in the paint. He can shoot from the outside. What did you guys think of him?
Well, my assignment was just to take away his right hand, which I did. He got, I think, 1 right hand layup going by me.
Yeah.
So I just pushed him left. Teammates were there to help me. So.
That was well done. I mean, that guy is crazy good. Yeah. At the end of the game, it came down to foul shots to really ice it. Noah, you had some of those. Gavin, I think you had some of those towards the end.
I had a couple.
What was going through your head?
I mean, I knew I had to make him to win, so.
Noah,
Yeah.
foul shots at the end.
I had some big ones.
Yeah, I mean, I stepped up to the line. Coach had faith in me. Our team had team had faith in me.
Yep.
I stepped up and hit him. It was about time I hit
Mr.
one.
Tanuvasa,
Yeah, Will.
21 points.
Wow.
2-1.
Absolutely insane here in the second round. Dude, how'd you do it?
You know, we moved the ball, and I was the one who was getting the open looks, but
You buried these things from way downtown, man. I was just like, oh, shoot. I can't imagine this thing going through, and I just went through. It was just like magic. You were on fire tonight. What was that approach? How's that different from last year? Was it the same, and you're just more developed now?
just more developed, and also Coach Matt Miller. You know, he gives me a lot of trust, and he tells me, you know, well, if you can do it, you know, I trust you. But as long as it's a good shot, you do it.
That brings us to an interesting point. A year ago in this very gym, Mascoma came in and ended the season, and it was said, since you guys were losing 7 seniors, your head coach and your JV coach, that there's no way you would be able to put it all together and come out here and not only make it as far as you did last year, but even farther to the Final Four, which you didn't do last year. Overall, what's the mentality and to
You know,
get here?
we didn't end up getting a coach till September, really late. All of this, what we just did this season, you know, that's all coach coming in really late and, you know, developing us and, you know, using the pieces that he has, you know, really putting it together.
Yeah. So tonight, Conan and Gilford didn't go the way I think you guys might have wanted it to. Gilford did win the game. They've won the state championship so many times. They're undefeated yet again this season. They only won that, though, by 2 points. You guys go have to play the buzzsaw, the one who everybody has just been gunning for all year. Nobody's been able to do it. You guys had a tough game against them, 9th game of the season, ended your undefeated season. What's your message to them and everybody else out there?
You know, they're one of those teams you can't ignore. You know, you're gonna face them, or you're gonna get eliminated early. And you know what? We're gonna try to make a statement on Thursday next week.
What adjustments have been made that are gonna change this from the last time? Anybody want to speak up?
For Gilford next?
Yeah, what's the adjustments? Because
For Gilford, you know, we kind of switched up the matchups a little bit, and you know, we're gonna stick with our game plan. We're gonna try to run and you know, get back on defense.
We're gonna get back on defense.
We're gonna get back on defense.
We're gonna get back on defense.
you guys seem to be a lot more on the same page than you were going into that.
We're reading the same book.
I feel a little bit
That's
better.
the difference.
Hey.
They were reading like different book. I was on a different book. But now we're in a new series.
I just caught up. I'm on the chapter.
Now we're on the same page. We're reading the same one.
Hey. Take your time. That's a quote from our #1 fan. Hey, shout out Paul.
Shout out, Paul.
Paul's turning 86 next week. 86 years old, and that'll be on Wednesday when you guys are going to go take on Gilford in the Final Four. So we love Paul. We want to make sure everybody hears this, and he's been our #1 fan for decades upon decades, and unfortunately we haven't seen him in the stands this year, but we know he would love to be here with us, so hopefully we get this out to him, and gonna be there. Yeah, hey, say happy birthday to Paul.
Happy birthday, Paul!
And hey, the boys are moving on to final